Quite annoyingly, I've been dropped from the team again. Apparently, my stamina is not as good as it should be, and I keep getting dropped every other game, which means I missed this game. But thankfully, we will go 1-0 up and keep a bit of a winning streak going at the moment. Nothing else really happens during the game. Really does stay at 1-0. Lots of substitutions, a yellow card. But Leighton Orient got a goal back, but then we got a winner. And then I got my objectives. 3 out of 4 was spot on. Just missed out on the assists this month. But then I get my new ones. I have to get a minimum of 9.0 and get 4 goals. Well, suppose I can get it, but I just think it's a bit stupid. I get that. But, first of all, I get to play against West Ham in the FA Cup and a chance to prove myself at a Premier League level. And I was looking forward to it. But early on, West Ham came forward, headed by Andy Carroll, fell nicely, but thankfully, just thankfully, it was blocked by the keeper and put out for a goal kick. I then came forward and took my first shot of the game, but only could hit it straight at the keeper, who parries it into the middle. Then West Ham came forward again, and the header hit the post, keeping it at 0-0. And then after a bit of bouncing around, it fell nicely to put a ball through to Andy Carroll, who couldn't put it away because the keeper was solid and keeping it at 0-0. And once again, I come forward again with a chance, but the keeper denies me my first goal against a Premier League club. And then we start going forward again, and again the keeper saves, and then I get brought off for a brand new signing, Alvarez, which just kind of tells me that they are planning life without me after this season. But it did end 0-0, meaning we're going to have to be in a replay, which hopefully I will be back into playing, because I would love to play against them again and get a rating of 6.2 and prove myself at a Premier League level, so that when I go back to Southampton, I'll be there ready to play for them and be their #1 striker. But again, I get dropped for the next game in League One, being told that you got to rest up because the next game is against the in the FA Cup against West Ham, replay at home. But after going 1-0 down, Sears then managed to get us to 1-1, and it looked like we could have got another goal, but nothing really happened again and stayed at 1-1. But now was the FA Cup replay. Time for me to step up, score that goal that's going to knock West Ham out of the FA Cup and give me a hero status within Colchester and show Southampton what I can do. I managed, with one of the first chances of the game, I managed to get through the defence, but only put it wide. And then, well, that was it for the first half. Nothing really happened. And then I got that shot off, and it was such a boring FA Cup replay that it was full time at 0-0, giving us extra time. But then finally something did happen from a call from West Ham. It fell kindly as he tried to get it away, but put it back in, and there was Petric with an almost overhead kick. Gonna say it's a volley into the back of the net, beating the keeper and making it 1-0. Then we got a throw in while we're trying to get forward, but West Ham managed to pick it up, got the shot off, and only managed to hit the post. But that did bring an end to our FA Cup run. That was it. We're out West Ham. I played absolutely shockingly, played the whole game, but I wasn't proving myself. I'd have to come out stronger and prove myself for the rest of the season to get back into that Southampton team when I go back, and that is what I'm going to do.
I remember times when I never shined. It was so hard to believe. I didn't wanna be lost in life. I came out from